Ever wondered if it's possible to have more red flags than a Soviet parade? Enter today's disaster story. Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass.
Oh, don't get me started, Echo. It's like watching a masterclass in passing the buck and shooting oneself in the foot simultaneously.
Right? She and 39 somehow managed to fire the city's fire chief, Kristen Crowley, while admitting she didn't even keep tabs on what was happening. And all this while she was living it up in Ghana during a serious fire crisis.
It's unbelievable. If there's one thing politicians need to master, it's timing. She takes a vacation during a wildfire emergency. I can almost hear the sound of champagne glasses clinking from here.
And the 3 to 5 year timeline she gave for rebuilding after the wildfires? That's slower than a snail on a hot day. Compare that to the Golden Gate Bridge, which was built in 4 years from the ground up. That should tell you something.
Exactly. We might actually see Elon Musk set up a colony on Mars faster than Karen Bass can get houses rebuilt. It's a comedy, if only it wasn't so tragic.
But let's dig deeper for a moment. This seems like a classic case of avoiding responsibility. The mayor says, zero GLB, the buck stops with me, but her actions are screaming, not my problem.
That's the game, Echo. Deflect and distract. How else do you explain her firing Chief Crowley for not giving her a call when warnings were blaring from every possible direction?
She somehow still managed to post about it being a life-threatening windstorm from halfway across the globe. See, Jane, if she was so tuned into social media, how did she not know the severity?
Because knowing and owning are two different ballgames, my friend. And what about the total mismanagement on other fronts, not maintaining reservoirs, failing to clear dangerous brush, and budget cuts for the fire department? Whose playbook is that?
If we're pointing fingers, it seems like those choices rest squarely on her shoulders. It's the epitome of a man-made disaster, just as the article describes, no matter how much she tries to shuffle blame.
Or should I say, Democrat-made disaster? Here, in true political fashion, she shifts and dodges accountability. If she had any integrity, that resignation would have landed weeks ago with a clear message. I failed you, Los Angeles.
Instead, we get a